2 o'clock, I'm gonna call the meeting to order. Roll call, Sue,
Here,
and Smith is here, and Eldridge is absent. We have 2 non-publics, we're gonna have a session 1 and a session 2. We're gonna go right into them. So I make a motion to go into non-public session 1, RSA 91A32A, and session 2, RSA 91A32C. Do I have a second?
second,
Roll call, Simpson?
yes.
Smith, yes. So it's roll for non-public.
201. $254.
Okay, I'm gonna make a motion to re-enter the public meeting.
Second,
All those in favor?
aye.
Make a motion to seal the minutes of the non-public session 1 and session 2.
Second,
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we gotta revisit a couple of budget items. So, we're going back to the, let me see, the warrant articles. We have to adjust to paving, which is gonna be warrant article number 3. We appropriated $450 going back a month or so. We're gonna reduce it to $300. The reasoning is we're trying to lessen the tax burden to the taxpayer. We're gonna anticipate some FEMA money coming in, which will allow us to expend the $450, but not have to raise it by taxation. So I'll make a motion to approve the paving warrant article number 3 for $300,000.
second,
All those in favor? Aye. The next one is we have to add money to the property cleanup ETF that was created last year. This is for the zoning action enforcement that's being taken within the town. Last year we put $100,000, we're expending $75 on a property cleanup as we speak. So we wanna put $75,000 back into it. It's gonna be article number 17, so it's gonna be, I'll make a motion to approve $75,000 to be added to the property cleanup ETF.
second,
All those in favor? Aye. Those are the only 2 changes there.
Bringing the total to 1.125.
Correct. Yep. Revenues, we need to adjust the revenues. We're gonna be revenue, I guess I'll just, under miscellaneous revenues, other, it was, we left it, it was 15, correct? Right. So it was 15 as approved a couple weeks back. We're gonna increase it to 90, which is an addition of 75,000. That's gonna be money that's gonna be recouped through these property zoning enforcement actions. So that's gonna be coming in as additional revenue. So I'll make a motion to adjust the other line under revenue to be a totaled projection of $90,000.
second,
All those in favor?
aye.
And then, to lessen the tax burden to the taxpayer, we're gonna increase the fund balance being used from $250 projected to $500,000. I'll make a motion to approve the use of fund balance to $500,000.
Second,
All those in favor?
aye.
So Matt got the MS 737 done, which is probably one of the speediest done, right, so far, earliest, I should say. Pretty good. So, the MS 737, which is the DRA form, with the adjustments we just made and all the budgets we produced in the earlier budget process, the total amount to be raised by taxation would be $5,344,035, which is a 2.45% increase over the previous years. And I think that's pretty good with all the inflation that's been incurred this past year. So I'll make a motion to approve the MS 737 for that amount.
Second,
All those in favor?
aye.
Alright. What else do we have on that, anything?
That's it.
Let's see here.
Point of inquiry,
Yep,
what is the remaining fund balance now that you've changed it?
well, we're at 2.6, this is gonna bring it down to 2.1, but that's not gonna include what's gonna be coming in this year, come December.
And, yeah,
So-
there'll be some used
Right.
in December in the tax rate setting, and then there'll be some added back to it. So the most recent data we have is about 2.6.
2.6 million.
Thank you.
Okay, that guess that's all I have for up here, just gonna wait you downstairs what I have. You have anything for up here, Sue?
No, I do not.
You got anything?
I just wanted to reiterate, I had an inquiry from somebody starting a trash pickup business, and I guess was told that it's $200 per ton, and he wanted the board to consider reducing that, and if not, I was hoping the board could at least formalize a vote on that, or I can't remember.
We should need the vote, the policies is $200 per ton for trash that goes across the scale, so I don't know why we would need to change that.
Where does it say that for?
Anything that goes across the scale is 200 a ton. But I don't know if you guys should vote on the fact that when it's commercial, that we make them go across the scale. Because we don't know where the trash is coming from. Could come from Wolfboro, Tamworth, we have no idea.
Yeah, so if anybody who hauls in bulk waste would have to go across the scale. It's not coming from someone's individual household.
No, this is a trash
This is a
company.
commercial enterprise that's running a business.
I don't know if it says that anywhere, so I just thought it would be good to reiterate with some sort of
Okay, so you're
formality.
saying, so you wanna amend the transfer station policy?
I guess so. This just came to me today, and he wanted Selectmen to consider reducing it. So that, I guess that would be step one. Step two would, if it was challenged, I wouldn't be able to really prove it.
I'm just trying to think how I would make the motion, because the policy is 200, anything goes across the scale is 200 a ton, so.
Where is that a policy, though, is what I'm saying?
That's in the policy for the transfer station.
Okay.
But I think what you could take a
That's on
vote
the fee
on,
schedule.
and we could change the policy, whenever it's a commercial trash company, all trash must go across the scale.
Right, that's the part
whether
that's
it's-
missing,
Whether it's
sorry.
MSW or not.
Okay, so I can make a motion to require any commercial trash hauling company
Yep.
that all refuse, household trash or not, must go across the scale and be weighed and pay the
Perfect.
prevailing rate, whatever it happens to be at that time.
Yep.
Perfect.
You have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And I'll contact the
Yeah.
gentleman and tell him it is what it is.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Sure. Anything else?
Not for me,
You got
thanks.
anything?
Nope.
Nothing, Sue? Okay, I'm gonna make a motion to recess until 3:15.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
301.
I came in Friday to do, she had like 7 people come to participate. The gym was already set up for whatever was in here Saturday. and Sunday. That one, okay, I know you're involved with a lot, Sue, I didn't know if you knew what.
Well, it's me saying, not doing it.
This is, Justin, Chief,
Yep.
setting the floor.
Like, helping with the gym every day, getting it set up for them, and facilitating the Saturday
Okay.
meetings that they did.
Okay, it's 4:15, I'm gonna reconvene, oh, sorry, 3:15. I'm gonna reconvene the meeting. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dallas isn't here, so I'll say amen.
Still may make it.
Well, I wasn't here for the amen part, so I
But
had his,
he runs his own business.
Any public input, Frank? You're the
Not
only
that I
public.
know of. Dallas ain't needed.
Okay, so we're gonna move on from the public input and go on to the documents. Sue, when you're ready?
I have the check voucher totals for the week ending 11/25/2023. Wages, $38,707.57. Payroll taxes, $11,354.22. Total payroll, $50,061.79. Accounts payable, general fund total, $66,526.95. Water, $1,981.24. Sewer, $368.50. Total accounts payable, $68,876.69. Total fund payments, $118,938.48. I make a motion we approve these check voucher totals.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
I have the Selectmen's work session for November 6th. I make a motion we approve these minutes.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I have the work session minutes for November 13. I make a motion we approve these minutes.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I have a water sewer warrant in the amount of $40. I make a motion we approve this water sewer warrant.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I have a notice of decision, 2245 Route 16, map 14, lot 4. Notice of decision for the following case. Eric Clifford, care of Fireside Lumber, is been granted a conditional site plan review. That'll be on file in the Selectmen's office. Another notice of decision from the planning board, and this one was from the planning board. Twin Cottage Lane, map 103, lot 24. The Neal Family Trust of Twin Cottage Lane off Lake Hill Road is granted a, granted a conditional subdivision for a 3-lot subdivision. And that will be on file in the Selectmen's office. To the Board of Selectmen. As you know, we have a vacancy for Ossipee's representative on the Mount Washington Valley Economic Council's Board of Directors. It is my pleasure to nominate Bob Booth, who recently expressed to me an interest in serving in this capacity. Please find Bob's bio attached biography. As you know, he has decades of executive leadership experience, including nonprofit boards. Matt Sawyer, Town Administrator. I make a motion to appoint Bob Booth to fill the vacancy for Ossipee's representative on the Mount Washington Valley Economic Council's Board of Directors.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. That's all I have.
What do you have? Okay, I have these are just normal extension contracts from the DNCR, which is the Department of Natural and Cultural Resources. This is for the Forest Protection Bureau. It's for equipment that the fire wardens use. It's for a 1953 Dodge M37. We already have a 1968 Case trailer, a 1952 Dodge M37, and a 1982 M35A2 vehicle. These are, again, the annual agreements. I make a motion to approve this agreement with the DNCR. Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Matt, since you have to sign this as a witness,
Yes, sir.
let me pass it down to you, or? I have the Deputy Forest Fire Warden appointment forms here. There are, I'll read off each name. I'm going to do one motion, but just read each name in the motion. I make a motion to appoint David Doyle, William Wrigley, Chad Foss, Tyler Belanger, Taylor French as Deputy Forest Fire Wardens for the town of Ossipee. Make a motion to approve that.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
I have a letter of, just a note of praise through email from Jeff Earls. We just went through this whole town-wide reevaluation. We had over 300 appointments. And Jeff Earls, who's the contract assessor, just wanted to give some praise and acknowledgement to Jesse and Angie in the Selectmen's office because they did an outstanding job, just the amount of phone calls and relaying information. So I just want to give thanks on behalf of the board to Jesse and Angie for the incredible job they do in the office, and also Justin Chafee for assistance in setting up the meeting room here on a daily basis, so give them thanks. I think that's all I have. Yep. You got anything, Sue?
No,
Matt?
Good.
Next meeting is going to be December 11th. Watch for the agenda. There's a meeting for the Budget Committee Wednesday, the 29th at 6:30 at the Freight House. Any other public input? Frank?
What's that, 2 weeks?
2 weeks. Unless we have something come up, then we'll meet sooner. So watch for the agendas.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it gonna be regular time?
Regular time, unless something changes, but yeah,
All right. Not 2 or 3?
that's not the plan.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You mentioned a contract and you mentioned a list of equipment. I don't understand what that was.
Yep, so this is equipment that the, let me go back to it. Where did I put that? Oh, Matt has it. This is old surplus military equipment that the town has had in its possession for, I don't know, how long does this go back? A long time.
Long time.
Yeah, and the forest wardens, the fire wardens use that. So this is old, it's Forest Protection Bureau Federal Excess Property Cooperative Agreement. This is renewed annually for this equipment.
So it's an agreement to use the equipment? or-
It's on loan to the town. It's
Okay.
been on loan for, I don't want to say decades, but it's been
I think
on
so,
loan.
though, yeah.
So it's still loaning you?
It's still just a renewal, it's just a renewal of the agreement for the town to keep
So
possession.
who actually owns it? Is it the cultural resources?
Well, yes, I think it's administered by the DNCR, and it's, yeah,
Okay, so they own a bunch of equipment and they allow towns to lease or contract out to use it to do their.
forest fire wardens. Like I said, it's,
Okay.
And I don't believe we pay anything though. I think
No.
it's
no, it's,
That's good.
yeah, it's a nice,
but they're old, like I said, 1953, a 1966, a 1968, and a 1952. So it's just old, and a 1982. Old stuff. Yep. Any other public input? No? Okay, nothing? Make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
325.
Yep. You want a picture of this?
No,
See
I
what
just
it
wanted to, I didn't understand what you meant by
Yeah.
contract.
is? No.